Hello everyone, welcome to my first episode of my hardcore Minecraft survival. This is the first time I've ever played hardcore and I'm quite scared. I have spawned on top of a tree, so I'm gonna carefully get down and come back to you when I touch ground. Okay, I have touched ground and I feel like I need to be a lot quicker at completing my objectives than usual because it goes dark quite fast and I do not want to be stuck out here. In forest fires, apparently, when it's dark with no weapons, no house. And look at the bird. That is so pretty. So my first thing I want to do is collect some wood, which I seem to be in a very big forest with a moose, maybe? I'm not really too sure what that is. So I'm going to collect some wood and then see where we can go from there. The first time I actually tried to film this, I filmed my whole intro and then I went to collect some wood and I realized I was in creative the whole time. So I put it off for a little bit while I collected myself. And I feel I have waited so long, I've now got tonsillitis. So if you hear a bit of a croak in my voice, that is why. I'm trying to cough it through as much as I can so my voice is a lot clearer. It was a lot worse than this when I first pressed record, so if you hear any croaking then that is why, but I am trying to cough it up so it shouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, these are jungle planks, which not my favorite, but they will have to do. So I'm going to build myself a crafting table. There we go. And as far as spawn points go, this is quite lucky. I never usually get this lucky. I think the last time I tried to do this, I got spawned in an ice biome with polar bears. So that was definitely an experience, but this is a lot better. I'm afraid to say, I don't know. Oh, cocoa beans. Okay, I'm going to keep... let me break these other ones. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, so I feel like I'm kind of learning something new. I've got my crafting table, so I'm going to build some wooden tools really quick. Okay, I've got my wooden tools. So now I want to go looking for some stone, which luckily right in front of me. Oh, cave. Okay. I don't want to go too far down, but I say we do a little... Nope, change my mind. No exploring to be done down there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna find some stone else. Where? Right over there. This is so lucky. I'm just gonna swim over to this other side and I see a little bit of coal as well. This is very nice. Hopefully this goes down quite far and I can build myself some torches and maybe one day venture into that mine, but not with those mobs down there. How far does this go? Okay, I just mined the last bit of coal And I'm gonna get some stone now, just so I can build myself a furnace and get some better tools. 25 coal from that one little bit is crazy. I think there's another bit just, yeah, right there. I'll come over here. Oh! No, no, no. Okay, no, I won't. This is harder and scarier than it looks. I guess I'll just mine some more right up here. This is a beautiful landscape though. But I just have to stay clear from the water. Here's some coal. Okay, so I want to find some sheep and build myself a bed. I'm not going to mine any more coal because at this rate I'm going to need a new pickaxe quite fast. So I need to see if I can find some sheep before the sun sets, ideally. But I think I'm kind of going off into the middle of nowhere. We shall see. I think I see some cows. So hopefully we can get lucky. There doesn't seem to be any sheep around. I think there's everything but there's cows, chickens, and pig. So, very sadly, I am just going to have to kill some of these other animals. I don't want to kill the cows because they've got little baby cows with them. So I'm just going to kill everything else. Maybe that pig as well. The sun is setting and I have no bed. Okay, I really need to swim very fast across here. That is a nice stack of coal. Right there. I will not be mining it though. I see more cows, but I really don't need cows. I think I need 3 sheep, so this is not good. Wait, wait, wait. Sheep! I'm sorry. Okay, I feel... Oh, no. Oh. No. I'm gonna have to kill the baby sheep. Okay. It didn't even give me any wool. It didn't even give me any wool. That is the worst thing I've had to do in this whole episode so far. I really need to hurry up though. So I've got... I don't know if I can use 2 different coloured wools. Okay, I've built myself a furnace. I'm gonna put that right there. I've got the coal. Oh, wrong way. I'll cook that. Oh. No. This is really not good. Okay. Is there... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna hide right here on this little island on the edge because I think there's only 1 mob over here, and if I'm right, zombies can't swim. So if I hide right in here, that really scared me. Let's see. The thing is, my crafting table is over there. Quickly build another one. It's not too bad. If I put this just there. Let's see. I actually... let me just see. Yeah, I need all the same color wool. So... this is really not good. No. Oh gosh. I seem to only have one option, which is hide here till the morning, which I can't do because looking at my hunger bar, I am starving. I need to go back over there. Oh, look. The fireflies. These are so pretty. They make everything a lot less scary. I kind of need to go back and get my stuff, which might be... is right there, actually. I see it. As long as I hurry up, I might be okay. I've got my axe. Go. Spider. No! Oh my god. This is not good. Ah! No. I am on half a health bar. I am seriously in trouble. Like, that couldn't have went worse. No. Why has the zombie got a sword? No. This is so bad. There's a creeper by my safe tree. Okay, I need to eat. And then I'm going to get back in the water and I'm going to swim all the way over there. And I'll have to come back in the morning for my appliances. Because if you look in the top left at that map, do you see what is going on right now? No, I'm going to die. Look at how many yellow things. No. Okay. This is really bad. No! Go back. Oh my god, I've got wooden planks. I'm gonna have to put myself in a hut. Just like so. And I will see you guys in the morning. I've been hiding in my little tunnel for a while. And it is still night. And if you look, I've been looking at my mini-map, but I am surrounded by, like, everything. So there is no chance of me getting out until the morning. So I'm going to have to hide in here for a little while longer. It is morning, and thankfully, I survived my first night on hardcore, and may I say, never doing it again. That was horrifying. I had half of a heart. I just can't believe how many mobs actually spawned. Here, I've still got, thankfully, I've still got my stuff. I kind of need a new axe, so I'm going to build one of those. And with my stone that I had left, I used it to make some new stone tools. Only thing I'm missing that I kind of really need is a sword. After last night, I've definitely proved that. So now I still need some more stone, But I also need to find more sheep, which seem to be nowhere. All I can see is cows. So I'm going to go on the hunt for some sheep and see if I can find some more wool. I see in the distance some sheep. I killed a baby sheep last time and it didn't even give me any wool. So I do feel really sad. But now I've found... Sorry. Here we have it. I can finally build myself a bed. I can even dye it brown if I want to with my cocoa beans. So I'm gonna put that and then my bed. Okay, this is not going so bad after all. This is quite a nice spot. There's a lot of pumpkins here. I'm wondering where I should sort of try and set up camp while I find some extra bits that I might need. So I'm going to put my bed down here and my furnace there. I've put some torches down and this is my little camp setup. So it shouldn't get too dark around here, but I definitely need some coverage. But lucky thing is there's a lot of animals and even some horses over there, which I can use in my farm, which I will eventually need. And is right next to a big harvest of pumpkins, which I hope I can use. So I think what I want to start doing is building on this little land. So my first build I'm going to do is food farm, which I've currently got nothing. So I'm going to punch a few bits of grass. And I want to find a village, which means doing some exploring. But it's just going to have to be like that because I've got no vegetables. The trick is deciding where I want to put my food farm. I'm thinking maybe right here next to the water would be quite smart. And it's not too far from my little camp. So I'm going to put this down, get my weeds. I've got quite a few. And there we go. First bit of food that I shall be growing. And now I need to find a village. Okay, so looking at my map, we are out of luck completely. There is nothing around for miles. But I did find this thingy right there, which I might just create a quick little waypoint. Hopeful. Okay, I set a waypoint down. It is a little bit far, so I'm gonna take my bed just in case. I will leave this there. I've got 2 muttons, which should be enough. And while I'm gone, I'm gonna cook some of this. I might cook some more mutton, just in case. So I'm gonna this in there, this in there, and there we go. I've also got an egg. I'm just gonna keep that. Okay, I'm not gonna take anything else. I'm gonna hurry as fast as I can. So I've got my bed and I should be safe. Only thing I haven't got is torches, but I shouldn't need them anyway. I wonder if I should take some flowers back with me to decorate. I might do that in another episode when I've actually got something down to decorate. I'm running. Okay, is there gonna be any mobs here? I didn't think about that. Ow! Oops. Here we go. There's a chest. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. What is that? I can't believe I found all this. And I just made a hoe. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna keep this marked down for in the future when I need to go to the Nether. Then I can sort of use this and maybe decorate it to make it more pretty. But the sun is going down, so I'm gonna quickly eat some mutton. And I'm gonna go back to my camp and put on my new outfit. Okay, I had to take a quick nap because it got very dark. I'm gonna keep running back. I'm gonna admit, kind of got a little bit lost. But I remember seeing flowers, so I think I might be going the right way. Oh, I found it. Okay. I nearly ran that way straight past it, which would have been really silly. But I am back here now. I'm trying to figure out what these little red dots resemble, but I'm not. Is it? Oh, okay. It's seeds, right. Which I can go and plant. With my new, speaking of, I got 2 golden hoes now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with 2, but... Okay, I'm going to put my... Wow. I look adorable. I've got my hoe. I've got... Here's a new axe as well. Which is a bit of a shame because I haven't even used my first one. And I got a chest. I'm going to put this down first because I've got a few things that I want to store. Okay. That is done. I'm so glad I actually went over there. Obviously there's still a bit of a lingering problem of having not a lot of food sources. I've got this and that's kind of it. So I kind of need to find a village, but I guess I can do with maybe a fishing rod for now. So I think what I'm going to do is build a fishing shack right here, which I think would be really cute. And then I can do my fishing. Oh, and I can watch turtles on the beach. They are so cute. So if I put it right here, I reckon. I've only got jungle planks though, and I'm not sure I want to build my fishing shack out of that. But I might just use all the woods. What's that? Look, see? Perfect spot because there is a lot of fish. That is the most amount of fish I think I've ever seen. And that one seems to be floating. But we don't question it. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to start with a port going down here. You guys will see the vision. Maybe 3 ways, just in case. I'm going to build a port coming down here and then the building right there. On an angle, I guess. I might build it facing this way. And then you sort of get out that way. When it's done, you guys will see what I mean. For now though, I'm going to go over there and get some more wood to finish my shack. I was using my golden axe and I've chopped down like 4 or 5 trees and it broke. Are you joking? They go... Why did it break so fast? I don't get it. I'm so sad. Well, I guess that's gonna have to do. I thought I might have dropped it, but it is not here. On that note, I'm gonna go back and finish building. Okay, I'm currently building the foundations, and I hope you guys see the visual of where I'm going with this. So I'm sort of thinking entrance, the shack, exit to the dock, which isn't in the middle, so I might... I'm gonna take this step away to how it was originally, like that, but then it's still kind of... Oh no, that was in the middle, I guess. I'm gonna keep it as one and see how I feel, but the sun is setting, so I'm gonna quickly take a nap and then carry on building. It is currently raining right now, and that is as far as I've got with the shack. I'm gonna get some sand because I want some windows that look out to the sea. I've had to go back a few times for some wood, but it hasn't took me too long. The only thing is I've got to decorate it. I have a feeling that might be my new home just for a little while until I build my house. So I'm going to make it very pretty. Okay, and while I wait for that, I'm going to put my chicken away. Quickly snack a little bit. And building in the rain is very hard. I'm not a fan, and I can't tell when it's going dark because I can't see the sun. But it's okay because we make it work. Okay, while I wait, I'm going to build my roof. Okay, and after a while of building, I have finished my little shack, and I'm gonna admit, it's not perfect. It looks quite nasty on the outside. This is the dock bit, which I am gonna put some fences down, and I'm gonna... Speaking of, see, I'm barely finished. But the main structure is finished. I'm just adding the few little extra decorations, like those little flowers which I found over there. And there's quite a few, so I'm probably going to go back when I need some more for decorating. And then I've got somewhat of a path which I need to kind of fill in, which will lead up to my house, I guess, or like the main center. But yeah, this is my shack. I'm gonna put my bed in it so that I can use this as a little house for the next few little adventures that I have. Just seems like a safer option. So I'm gonna take my torches as well, actually, just to light up around the outside of it. And obviously a fishing shack needs a fishing rod, and I don't know how to make one. I also don't have the materials to make one because I haven't killed a spider yet, but a spider nearly did kill me. So I'm not gonna do that yet, but I will put my furnace and my chest in here for safe keepings. I'll put my... Thing is, I am realizing it's a little bit small, but it will work. Better flip that around. Okay, and this is my unofficial, official sort of shacky house thing that I've got going on. I mean, it's obviously, I've said it's not perfect, but I'm kind of happy with it because I feel like it looks like the witches' houses. And yeah, it just looks a bit funny because of what's going on there, but I can always fix that when I've got some more wood. And as the sun sets, you'll see the torches I placed around. I put them sort of a bit more, not just around that, but sort of around the whole thing. So that it wasn't just all concentrated on the fishing shack. I wanted it to sort of be on the animals a little bit to keep them safe. And yeah. I have enough materials. I will put like some signs around. Obviously build a fishing rod because that's kind of what it needs. I feel like I haven't got very far today, but I did have a bit of a problem at the very start. Obviously with nearly dying. So I'm gonna shut my door. Okay, and I have sort of officially finished my fishing shack. It definitely still needs a few improvements. Nowhere near perfect yet, but this is definitely a start. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's very unusual, I would say, but it is not bad. And I can always upgrade it a little bit more when I have the supplies, resources, I guess. And this is the inside. Obviously, I have realised a fishing shack needs a fishing rod, but I don't have any string. And the last time I fought a spider, I nearly died. So I will not be doing that today. And this is my dock, which I'm going to put some more flowers there. Probably not the same ones as that, but it doesn't matter. I found them, there's quite a few over there, which is nice. So I'll just use whatever I can find. And here is the back bit, I guess you could say. I'm going to put some more fences down here. And I might get like a little bit of a decoration mod so I can put some barrels down with the fishing rods in. But yeah, this is my build. I think it's really cute. I am gonna use it as a mini little house for now. I've put all my torches around to sort of stop the mobs spawning too close, but I also put one out here for the animals because I don't want them to just be in the dark because I feel bad. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of it for this episode. I don't really feel like I've got very far, but then, you know, I also feel like I have. This is probably the best I've done in Minecraft, let alone hardcore. For everyone who made it this far, thank you for watching. I will be doing another episode, hopefully. Not sure how soon due to the tonsillitis, but as soon as I'm over it, I will film another episode for you guys. So I shouldn't leave you waiting too long, as you know, as long as my sickness leaves as fast as possible. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.